On a perfect day, I know that I can count on you. Ooh. If that's not possible, I'll do whatever needs to be done. Mm.
'Cause I need somebody who can spend by me.
Through the good times and bad times, you will always be right there for me. Ooh, sunny days. Everybody loves them, but tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Ooh. All right.
Okay, enough
All
of that
right.
shit.
All right. Welcome back to your favorite podcast. I'm your girl, Sade, and my lovely co host.
Maisha.
And this is the How You Doing podcast. We're back, and we're back for another episode. And would you believe it? We're almost a few weeks
Wow.
until the new year. Crazy work, and it's Sag season, so happy Sag season to all my Sages out there. Hello, hello, hello. Dizzle Day is on the horizon. Maisha's birthday's on the horizon.
Yes, yes.
When this comes out, it'll be December, so happy December, and let's end the year strong. But how are you doing today, friend?
This weekend we are celebrating our birthdays, Sag and Cap.
Yes.
Overdue. Last year we completely fumbled and skipped it. So
We're back.
This weekend, this will air on December the 2nd. We are going to get really cute, get really proper, and have ourselves a nice little time. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, lately I have just been feeling like, I guess, just going through some seasonal depression. Life is life and very hard for me. So, like, what I'm trying to do is, like, when I feel sad, just verbalize it. Like, I don't feel good today. Today's not a good day. Every day's not going to be a good day. We know this. But just kind of feel my feels because I don't see any changes happening anytime soon. So, I'm just trying to sit in it more. Yeah.
That's good.
How
That's
about you? How you feeling?
Um, Also, I don't know if it's Mercury in retrograde or what, but I have not been feeling great either. I have not been feeling like myself. Um, I've just been feeling very blah, very stagnant, very stuck. Um, and I've been having some really bad body dysmorphia this month or week, and I haven't been being very kind to myself, but I'm working through it. I have therapy this week, so I'm happy to discuss that and dig a little deep.
Good.
Today I did watch church. I watched Sarah. I'm gonna send you the sermon that I watched. It was really good.
Good. How about
And she was talking about what was she talking about? I sent it to someone. Oh, it's called Get Out of Your Way. That was the name of the sermon.
okay?
And it was just pretty much talking about how we always want to lean on God for the promise, but he takes us through the process. And sometimes we get so upset in the process because we're like, God, I don't want to go through this. And we will hope that he's going to change things and he doesn't. And then we get angry.
Yeah.
But the process is preparing us for the promise.
Right.
So you have to kind of sit in it. And I think maybe that's a season I'm in. She said something that the process doesn't produce the promise. It is producing the you that can step into the promise.
I love that.
And I'm like, yeah. So I think whatever it is that I'm going through, the Mercury, the seasonal depression, whatever it is just preparing me for the process. So I am definitely open and ready and willing to experience that.
Well, I'm happy that we have that type of relationship that we have because, we do kind of check in we talk every day, right? Whether it's a text message or if I call you and
Oh
you're like,
God.
oh God, here
You're
she
just
is.
chatty catty.
And I'm chatting because, I need that sometimes. But, most of the time I'm chatting with you and I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to dump, dump, dump. And the other day I text you, I'm touching your hand. The other day I text you and you're like, you know what? I'm not in a really good space.
No.
And the fact that you did it, I was like, oh shit. That's not good because usually Sade is the strong one. Sade is the one that's like, okay, I have the capacity for everything you come, but like Maisha, no, I'm not okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well,
No.
what does support look like? Do you want to reschedule? Like, do you want to postpone?
Yeah.
And we were both on the same type of
Yeah.
time.
We were both, honestly, we didn't want to be here today in full transparency. But you actually were like, you know what? I want to pivot. I want to go through because I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
I'd rather bed rot, but honestly, I will say, we did a little collaboration with another
Yeah. It
podcast,
was very
and I was
nice.
very irritated about it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to do it, but it turned out really good, and that kind of just like shifted my mood. Watching the church this morning,
Yeah.
just trying to realign and refocus. So I am glad we decided to push through, and I am glad that I'm able to say like, yeah, I'm not good, because I've been saying that all this week. And I can't really articulate why I'm not good,
Right.
because there's nothing that really went wrong.
And that's when
But
you know
but
something is
but
just
it's like I'm just not feeling like myself.
yeah.
And also I want to say shout out to Jazz, one of my friends.
Yeah.
I got to see her this weekend and catch up, and we also got to have a good vulnerable conversation like you and your friend, and I told her how I was kind of upset with her for
Good.
not showing up.
Good.
And I'm like, and it just, I wasn't used to that because I'm so used to you showing up, and I knew you had a lot going on, but I just couldn't understand like why you didn't feel safe to show up.
Mm.
And we had a good conversation about it, and she acknowledged it. Like, your feelings are valid. Like,
Yeah.
you should have been angry because, I did change plans at the last minute, and I just wanted to be away from everybody in the world, and I understand that I want to do that different. So
Yeah.
it is good to like be able to have that vulnerability with your community and people that you care about, because I feel like that's what's going to get us over the hump.
Yeah, we've been spinning the block on these friendships a little bit. Not that we cancel anybody. Well, I canceled one person out completely, and I just had dinner with her the other night. And it was like a dinner karaoke situation, although we didn't stay out too late because I had to get the sweatshirts and shit for the
You had to be a
podcast.
boss.
I had to do, people pay their money. Maisha, suck it up, buttercup. I don't give a fuck. Complain about it. Suck your teeth, get it done. But anyway, we went out and we did not have a conversation about why I cut her off. She's just like, oh, time has been getting away from us.
No, bitch.
So we did not have the conversation yet. But she's due to sit in the hot seat and have one of my conversations,
Yeah.
because now me and my girlfriend that did have that conversation, we went to an event a few weeks ago together, that Digital Impact Studios, I think, sponsored. That was a really good event. And we also went to dinner before then, or lunch before then.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're locked back in.
Yeah. I love that.
She's on the call list,
Yeah.
you know?
And I love that. I think it's good
Uh,
that we're in this season, we're figuring out like what
Maybe
that
these
looks
people can
like.
come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and being honest with people. And like, even after me and Jazz met, I'm like, hey, I made it home, and she's just like, I want to say I love you and I'm sorry and I'm gonna do better. And I gave her some homework too, like some mental health homework, because I'm very adamant about people not being in a good space, and I wanted to let her know, even in our meeting, like, hey, I'm not in a good space really right now either. But
Right.
it was so important for me to see you because we haven't seen each other for a while. And
Right.
it's so important for you to see, like you said, I'm not always the strong one, and me and her kind of resonate on that because we both are not super emotional. But hey, shit's just really not, we're at our capacity. Life is lifing, but you owe it to yourself to do the work. So
I
it's
love it.
always good to do that.
I love it.
Um,
Love it.
so our episode today, we gave y'all those beautiful vocals. New Edition is going on tour. If you need us to get in the background, Bobby, don't you shake your head because you were over there sound like a squeaky bird.
That's what I'm talking about, me.
Oh,
I said
because
I was a little,
because I
you thought
was
I was talking
ready.
about you.
Yeah, but the people
Uh-uh.
already spoke. Thank you to my fans. I appreciate
Excuse
y'all.
me.
Thank
Can I
you.
say
I read all y'all nice comments. I read them, and I've been gargling with my green tea, and I'm almost
you
ready
know
to
what?
take this show on the road. And
Stop the
over
shit.
at the Digital Impact Studios, they like to remind us how Maisha was the singer and I was the cusser. But I will say, I think if you've been listening lately, she's been cussing a lot more, and I've been singing a lot greater.
I'm not gonna. So two
Hootie
things
hoo,
y'all can check off of y'all list for Maisha to
hootie hoo, and
do.
woofty doo.
Let's play a cute little drinking game. If y'all watching this, welcome. Come have a seat. When Maisha touches her glasses, one thing to be sure, have a shot. When Maisha says for sure. And when Maisha also talks about roles, y'all can just take a shot. So put that on your bingo card for your shots. That's the game for this episode.
Yeah.
So play along. And if Sade curses, just
Well,
y'all
you're gonna be drunk.
You're gonna be drunk.
That shit. Oops, shot on you. Okay, so we're gonna get into our girl code today. We're talking about rain and the seasons of darkness and just getting out of that. And it's crazy. I composed this episode before I was feeling my season of darkness, but look how God goes. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be therapy for us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into our clip. Our first clip is short and sweet, and I think I'm ready today, y'all.
All right.
Fire in No matter how big the fire is, you have the power to walk the fuck through it.
Yes, yes.
You do. And that's what we're figuring out, walking through our fires.
Because what's the alternative? Is not walking through it and just kind of what? What do you want to do?
Burn, crash
You
and
want to
burn.
burn, right?
Right.
So you just got to keep going. Chin up, chest out. Let's go.
All right. Next one.
Behind almost every person who has it all is a version of them who had nothing but refused to quit.
Say it again.
Behind almost every person who has it all was a version who had nothing but refused to quit.
Okay.
Behind almost every person who has it all
I didn't know you said it 3 times.
was a version who had nothing
Did you say something else,
but
nigga?
refused to quit.
All right, cut it off.
Success,
Oh,
there
jeez.
was the struggle.
Yeah.
Before there was the mansion, there was the basement. Before the empire, they were empty. They weren't born with it.
Facts.
They built it. That person that you envy, they may very well have a story that you may not have made it out alive. Nights they nearly quit. Years, nobody knew their name. Moments they had nothing, yet refused to be nothing.
Thank you, sir. I kind of got lost because he kept saying it so many goddamn times. But behind every person, something, you refuse to quit. I think that is the take home message. Todd,
Don't quit.
don't quit. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Last
There
one.
are lessons only failure can teach you.
Facts.
There is knowledge that only can be gained through losses. There is information you can only acquire through shut doors and people telling you no. In our process, sometimes we give up a little too quick. Sometimes when the road gets a little too hard and the hurdles get a little too frequent and the mountain gets a little too tall, we no longer want to continue the journey. But you need to persevere, you need the tenacity, you need the grit, and you need the commitment so that by the time you make it to the finish line, you have learned all that you need to learn to succeed.
I agree. I think even if it's not something physical, I think we're going through that now. We're both in a season of like trying to trust the process, but wanting to know what's at the end of the process.
It's blessings in the lessons.
Yeah.
And I think when you are going through it initially, you're like, God, like, why am I going through this?
Right.
This is horrible.
Yeah.
But then he's like, just keep coming.
I'm preparing you.
Yeah.
And that's what the sermon was. She was just like, when you're in the process, you're like, God damn,
Yeah.
I get it. What are you? But then, like she said, the process isn't to give you the promise, it's to make you be able to step into it. Can you step into whatever is next for you if you didn't go through the heartbreak, you didn't go through the disappointment, you didn't go through the sadness, you didn't go through the loss? I don't think you would appreciate it as much and you wouldn't be able to maintain it.
So my thing is like with me personally, I feel like what I do is I don't like sitting in it. So
You don't.
I don't sit in it enough.
Yeah. You don't sit in it well, and I think you've been running at full speed.
I've been running for so long, I'm just so tired.
Yeah,
Like,
and now you have to sit in it, and that is what you said this week. And
I'm so tired.
I was proud. You're like, yeah, I think that I'm exhausted.
Because I was like, when was the last time I cried? Like, I cried. I was like,
you had to
shit.
get it out.
I hate crying. A real one crying is crazy.
It is, but sometimes.
But I cried and I was like, fuck, what's wrong with me? And I attribute it to like, I had went out the night before. Like maybe I was just drinking too much or something.
No,
but
you're tired.
But I'm like, no, I'm tired of running for real.
Yeah. You have to face this new reality that you're dealing with.
For sure.
And
it's
not something that you thought that would be your story. And I mean, a lot of shit that we go through, you don't think it's going to be your story. But then it's kind of like you got to sit in that. It is now. So now what? And I think it's so much easier to run from it. But I think this week you were like, look, I can't run no more.
Yeah.
And that shit don't feel good when you like, God, like, sit that ass here, baby. It's time to look. So, I mean, I think that's what we're talking about because I feel like even in the current climate of the world, and we all know when it rains, it pours. It's just like one thing after another. You like, when can I catch a fucking break? And I think we're in that season right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've all been experiencing some storms And sometimes you just want an umbrella, like, can I get dry for a minute? Like, god damn, I'm tired of getting rained on. So I feel like, do you feel like you're in a season of storm or sunshine?
Definitely storm.
Right.
Storm for a while, more than likely, because my whole life is just like different.
Right.
What I consider to be safe is no longer a safety net for me.
Right.
I was on cruise control for so long. Shit was just aligned. And now it's like, oh, wait a minute. Grab the wheel. You're in control of this. And this is so new for me. So I feel like I'm just questioning a lot. And then you go back and forth and you're like, am I doing the right thing? You know, that uncertainty, that
Right.
indecisiveness. But it's just like, hold on. Don't turn back now.
Right.
Don't second guess this. You are doing what you need to do. You're going to sit in it. Like I said, through these lessons is going to be blessings.
Mhm.
Don't fold, because that's what the devil wants you to do.
Yeah. And that's true.
So I feel like definitely a storm, but I have a good tribe. I have a good support system,
Right.
human medicine. And I feel like as long as I align myself with people who just kind of help me through this journey, I'll be fine.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I don't know if I would say storm, but I'm definitely not in sunshine. I think I'm in this place.
Cloudy.
Yes, I think I'm in this place of my life where it's like it's a thing between what's next and like what fulfills you. You know,
Yeah.
because I feel like I was in the process for so long, and now that I got what technically should be the promise, and that's
Right.
also what they said on the sermon. She's like, once you get to the promise, you'd be like, oh, I got there.
Yeah.
And then you don't. I just feel like
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yes.
people on the outside looking in probably like, you have all the things that
Right.
maybe you said you wanted,
Yes.
but it's not fulfilling for me right now. You know, like,
So crazy.
I have the discipline. I go to the gym all the time. I eat right. I travel. I have my dream job that I love. But it's like I'm not feeling fulfilled. I feel like something is missing. And that's very hard pill to swallow, because it's like, I don't know what it is, God. And I'm in this season where I have to surrender to God. And the only other time I remember that is when I was in school and I didn't pass my boards. And
Yeah.
I was in there like, this is devastating. But like while I was taking that test, I literally remember saying like, God, if it's your will, this will be the outcome.
What do you think? Because I was having this conversation with somebody this morning, actually. We were talking, and they told me that the reason that I am not happy I was not happy, is because I did not appreciate the life that I had. I had a beautiful life. And I'm like, that's not true.
No.
I'm very appreciative for the things that I have. He was like, so some of what people, your dreams or what you accomplished, some people just dream about. You should have been grateful. You should have been happy. And I'm like, it's something deeper than that.
Yeah. I think people
has to be.
people think that. Like I
Yeah.
said, I just gave all the reasons why from the outside looking in. It's
For
like,
sure.
bitch, why are you sad?
Yeah, how
you
dare
have you have
Right.
financial things, you have a great family, you have a good support, you
Yeah.
have friends, you have all these things that people think that they desire, but it's like you said, it's deeper than that. Like even in your case, if that person is talking about, oh well, you had the family, this nice life, you have the degree, you're beautiful, blah blah, but it's like it's deeper than that.
Yeah.
Those things that you're saying, great, not negating those are all a blessing, but if you think about when you get closer to God, those are very surface level things.
Yeah. This
You
is
go,
deeper.
yeah,
work.
you go to school. Granted, not saying to negate shit. School's hard, but you go to school, you get the degree, you get the job. You know, you go to therapy, you do the self work, you pray. Maybe God will bring you a nice partner. You find a nice partner, y'all get it together. You have children, you have family. Okay, but like if inside of your soul is
Intrinsically.
empty
Mm-hmm.
and you feel empty, none of that matters.
And that's what we talk about. Like some people are like, oh, money isn't everything. And I used to be like, well, shit, money could damn sure get me to the spot, or money could let me travel. And it's true. When people make a lot of money, like I still want all that money.
Yeah.
But when people make that money and they're doing these things, some of those people are the saddest people.
Yeah,
Because it's kind of like what you're
The
describing.
soul is empty.
Right.
And I just
Right,
seen a
right.
video like that. She was like, women are like, yeah, I want a man with money. And she's like, a man and money can be broken spirit.
Ooh.
And she was like,
Right.
she's like, what does that say about their character? She
Right.
said a drug dealer can have money, a scammer can have money, a fraud can have money,
Right.
but their character is different. Their character is flawed. So
Right.
she's like, money or in this case where people are like, we have intangible things. Absolutely. We're not going to deny our blessings.
Yeah.
But clearly we're both sitting here. Neither one of us are saying we're in a space of sunshine, and we have
Nope.
things to the outside looking in. People are like, well, why? But it's like, it's deeper than that. Like, there's something in our soul that is missing. There's something intrinsically within us that needs to be filled. And that's harder season. You know, like if you're broke, you're gonna say, yeah, I need more money.
Yeah.
You don't have a car. Hey, I need a car to get from point A to point B.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm in school. I need to get my degree so I can do X, Y, and Z. But it's like, if you have all that, now it's like we have to really do the self work, because it's like you have all that, but yet you're still sad.
Can I
Why?
say something though? I had a session with my clinical psychologist who I had an emergency session.
Yeah.
Like I called the office and I saw like his books were open and I was like, hey, I need that. And his son like helps him out with the business or whatever. His son called me, like he said, come on in. So when I got in there, he was like, he talks to me real. You know,
Yeah.
I tell you, he's like,
Yeah. I
he's
like
a real
it.
one.
He talks how I talk.
He's like, cut the shit. Like, I wanted to see you because you never make an emergency visit. Like, what's up? So we're talking. He goes, I'm ready for you to start therapy. Imagine my surprise. I said, what? I said, I'm in therapy. He was like, no, you're not.
Right.
You're not in therapy. You're not even close.
You're cosplaying.
No, not even that. He was like, you're in a state of crisis right now. You're not in therapy.
You're in fight or flight.
He was like, I cannot begin to tell you the work that we have to do to even get you out of this state and then start therapy. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And I think hearing that, and I mean, I'm open. I share with you guys because that can help somebody. Like, just because you show up to these appointments, I've been in fucking therapy for a year. You understand me?
In crisis mode.
In crisis mode. But pulling back some of those layers, now I can probably start, because I'm like, okay, I understand. I understood him saying that. I didn't get defensive because, you know, I fight with him. Didn't get defensive. I didn't give him a rebuttal. He was like, I need you to get ready for therapy now.
Yeah.
Like, that little girl is out the house. That little girl is ready to go back and be tucked away. But you have to be ready for that.
And I agree. And he's right. And
he's 100%
And you
right.
needed that.
That's why he makes the big bucks.
Right. So, like, if we're both saying we're in a season of not quite sunshine or storms and cloudiness, do you feel like when it rains and pours, like when one thing goes bad, it's a season of it? And like, how do we get out of that season?
Aware. I understand that when it rains and pours, but I think whatever season you're in or whatever mood you're in, you're just more, your senses are heightened to that.
Right.
So when people say it rains, it's pours, if it's not one thing, it's another. Because this horrible thing happened. Now you're looking
for the next horrible
for the next thing. It's not that it's just a coincidence. Yeah, that shit could have already happened. And it could have been great things in between, but you're more alert. You're more aware to the negative things because you're already in that negative state.
I agree.
That's what I believe.
I agree too. I think, like, when it rains, it pours, like you said, you are more cognizant of the rain. Like,
Right.
if you go outside and you see rain is predicted in the forecast, you bring the umbrella.
Right.
Versus if it was sunny and then it starts tsunamiing out of nowhere, you're like, oh, you weren't prepared.
Yeah.
And so
and your outlook could be different. Like, oh, we needed the rain. We need, we need the rain. So your perspective changes when you go out expecting sunshine opposed to the rain.
Exactly.
Like, if I know it's going to rain, I might wear my oversized shit.
Exactly.
I might not.
I'm not going to go as cute because it's ugly outside.
Yeah, my hair is pulled back. Like, I don't care. Like, but if I know it's going to be sunny out, like, you just feel better. You know, you prepare a little different. You move a little different. Right. And if it does rain, you're like, okay, cool.
I'm
like,
outside. It's a beautiful day.
It's still cool. Like, I love the rain.
Did
you hear this? This is beautiful. Like,
I love that perspective.
So I think, when you're really just homed in on the negativity, it shifts everything and you just focus on it. It just brings it back to that.
You do. I think so too. I think, so as we're talking about, like, sometimes things don't go our way.
Right.
And we're in these unknown seasons. Do you feel like when you come into people's lives, like, are you bringing the rain or are you bringing sunshine? Like, do you
Depends
make their
on
life
better?
it
is, honey.
I'm
going to be honest with you, because some people might say, I bring the fucking rain, I bring the clouds, I bring the storm, the thunder, I'm horrible. And then, but for the most part, people say, Maisha, I really do, appreciate you.
Right.
I think you bring a sense of
of
joy to my life, right? I make some people happy, but I think it just depends on, also too, what what is that person's intention with you?
Yes.
Did that person were they able to manipulate you into what they wanted from you, and now you aren't playing their game, so now they're really pissed off at you? So
Now
it just
you're a bad
depends.
person.
You're a horrible person. I suck.
Yeah.
So it just depends on that. And I know the feds are watching, so I got to be careful. But yeah, I think that has something to do with it, because deep down I know I'm a great ass person.
Yeah.
I know I have a good vibe.
Yeah.
I know people want to be around me. My kids fucking love me. And that's how I sleep good at night.
Yeah.
So I try to bring the good out of people, but sometimes people just are upset that they can no longer control you
Yeah.
and what you have going on.
I agree. I mean, I'm gonna pop my shit because I never do.
Go
But I
ahead.
feel like anybody's life I've entered, and if someone has a different experience, you can let me know. Call the line,
They
text
won't.
us.
They
I,
won't.
let me know
They
because I'm like,
won't.
even if you don't fuck with me anymore, and I don't fuck with you, you
Mhm.
can never say like
No.
you didn't have. I didn't leave your life better than when it came. Like I know that I'm a good friend. I know that I'm a good partner. The shit don't work out sometimes. People don't work out. Everyone's not for you, you not for everyone. But I feel like any person that I encounter or any life that I've been in, I feel like I left a mark. You remember me.
For sure.
Now, was it always going to be good? No, because I'm the person who's going to push that envelope.
Right.
Like, you know that. When you
Right.
call me, I send you the memes all the time. I'm not the person like, oh girl, that sounds good. No,
No.
bitch, are you dumb?
You
Like,
gonna hold
but
me accountable.
yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
So it's like some people can't handle that. So
Somebody said Sagittarius women are the real YNs, and I said, and you ain't never lied,
a YN is
because-
crazy.
because that's Sade.
I sent the same
Sade
meme that
F
I sent
baby.
to you to my sister, and she was like, "Oh yeah, that is you. Like, don't call you in
No.
distress because you're gonna be like, what the fuck were you
Speaking,
thinking?"
hold on, sidebar. Shout out to Dr. Jasmine Hendricks. She posted something last night, I think it was, and I was like, oh, I was just feeling bad for myself. I was like, woe is me,
Mhm.
like, oh, have a pity party, come enjoy my party. And I commented on Jasmine's thing, and she hit me in the inbox, and she's like, stop, like, this is not true. This is the season you're in. Like, you just need to be available and open yourself up for all that's in store for you. And I was
So
just like,
sweet.
she's so beautiful. She's so, like, she didn't have to take her time to tell me.
You know
She's
she-
like, now start. Like, it's enough for you to say, I'm going to do it. She's like, now go walk in that.
She gives a
Love her.
she gives a lot of grace.
Love her so much.
And she is definitely, shout out to you, Cleety.
Yeah.
Cleety. Even when she called me yesterday, she's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I just feel sad. I think I'm
She's
depressed."
probably like, damn,
And she-
you bitches got some shit.
She's
going on.
like, "Oh my God, sis, what's wrong?" But then when
Yeah.
we changed the subject and we got
Yeah,
off,
yeah,
she's
yeah.
just like, "I just want to tell you I love you and I hope you
course.
feel better." And so it's important because you do that. You like to beat up on yourself sometimes, and your woe is me. And I don't even let you do that because I think it's crazy. I do think I am very hard on you in this season, but I know that it's building endurance and it's building
Mhm.
grit.
Mhm.
But I'm never gonna let you be like anything that you have going on, like to say like, oh, it's your fault or you deserve, because you don't. And I think sometimes in life, like when we're in these seasons of rain, it's so easy to just be like, well, if I did this or why did I do this? And I tell my friends that all the time. And I even told Jasmine, we were talking yesterday, because she was saying she was thinking like she's not good enough.
Mhm.
And I said, we all have those seasons, but I'm like,
Yeah.
how can you be good at something you never done? And she was like looking, and I'm like, how can you be like, if I've never been married and I got married, how can I be a good, well, I don't know how to do it. Like,
And you're only as strong as your co-captain. And that's a fucking fact.
yeah.
So don't, lead a certain way and
Don't
then
marry a bitch.
and then expect that reaction. You cannot do that.
Yeah.
And then put it on that person. Oh, you should have just did this. You had to do this. You knew what you were doing. You knew what you signed up for. No.
Right.
I signed up for a partnership, yes, but at the end of the day, I went and followed the leader.
Right.
And so if I got dragged into a fucking dark alley, yes,
Bitch, we got robbed.
I'm just like,
Is it all my
okay,
fault?
like, yeah, these are all new experiences.
Right.
It's shit that
You learn-
everybody could work on.
Yeah, you learn.
But
as
it
you
can't
go.
just be that one person. It's all your fault. You're the reason. Then guess what? Let me be that. I'm gonna take full ownership for the shit that I did. I'm not perfect, and I can sit on this platform and say that. I'm not perfect. But at the end of the day, I do think I gave it a good shot. And you know what? Whoop de doo.
Whoopty fucking
Don't know what
do.
else to say about
Yeah,
it.
whoopty do.
Put me in whatever narrative you want to
Yeah,
put me in.
yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Cause all I'm gonna say is catch these hands. But anyway, what is this season right now that you're in? What is it teaching you about yourself?
Mm-mm-mm. It's teaching me that I have more to go. I have new things on the horizon, you know? I have a whole nother life that I didn't even think about to kind of focus on. Like, what's next?
Yeah, and that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I think for me, I think this season of my life is teaching me like I don't know. I just feel like
It's a fun season for you.
it's fun, but it's like it's also like self-aware, you know,
Right.
because I think I'm so disciplined and I'm like, okay, let me check this off. You know, I
Right.
have this list. I want to do XYZ element of P.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
it's like you did that and now
Yes.
I'm like I feel like I want to do more. And I think this season of life is teaching me like there's always more, but you have to appreciate the journey and
Yeah.
you have to give I say this all the time to everyone else and like you have to give yourself grace to go through what you're going through.
Yeah.
Like I can't be upset that I feel like this because it's like there's still something that's missing within you and there's work to be done.
Yeah.
There's so
Always.
many more things that I want to do that I haven't even touched. Like
Yeah.
maybe that's why life feels mundane because I'm not really living in my true purpose.
Mm.
And that's
That's a good
hard.
point.
It's hard to sit in that because it's
Yeah.
like when you think this is what you're supposed to do
Yeah.
and you do it, and then you're like,
Yeah.
I still feel like something's missing. It's like, are you living in your purpose or God's purpose?
God will let us know.
And I think right now I'm in that season of like, I'm living in my purpose
Mm.
because I feel like if I was in God's purpose, I would have the full fulfillment.
Oh, that's good.
And that is a tough pill to swallow
Yeah.
because when you've done all this work and you're like, ta-da,
Yeah.
and then you're like, everyone's clapping, and then you're getting ready to take that bow, and you're like, oh, why this ain't hitting like I thought it would hit?
But shout out to like even our old episode. Like, let's go back to that. What it was round of applause. We
Mhm.
spoke to that too.
Yeah,
Everybody can be clapping for you, even if they are, and you don't feel it. That's because you know, like, this
you
is not what I'm
you're not
supposed to
in
be
your
doing. This
purpose,
is not
and
it.
just like you said in this season, like when that person told you like, hey, you had everything, and it's like, did I?
You blew it.
Like you did I? Because I don't feel like I have
Here's the
everything.
deal too. Like, I feel like certain people will come into your life, and you'll be like, oh shit. I have a piece of like mind. I have something that's like really like I don't have to feel like it's being forced. But imagine every day of waking up and feeling like
Disgusted.
this is
Disgusted.
I can't even get it out. Sade, feeling like I am not my authentic self. I have to put on this show.
Right.
I started to lose me, like
Yeah.
the fun side of me, like the things that some people are like, I really like that about you. Like, this is nice. This is fun.
And that
I started to lose me so much.
then that's
And that's how I knew. I was like, this is not it.
yeah.
Even though you have everything, quote unquote,
You
it's
have nothing.
not it.
No, it's what's the girl
Because I
say?
don't have me.
Yes.
And I need me. If I don't have me, then guess what? Nobody else around me will be good.
Yeah.
Again, put your oxygen mask on. We've been talking about this. It's been leading up to
Yeah.
this. So now to see everything come into fruition, it's like, okay, even when I get down on myself and I'm like, am I doing the right thing? You're
Yes.
doing the right thing.
Yeah, because that is what the girls say. A yuck if you can't be yourself. And I've been there.
Yeah.
And I hated it. Like I literally, like you said, I would wake up, and we all know me. I'm goofy. I'm fun.
Yeah.
I'm
You're a great
cuss.
fucking time.
Yeah. And I wasn't a great fucking time. I was a total bore. And I
Yeah.
was like, who are you, bitch? I would
Yeah.
look in the mirror and be like, who are you? And you know, that person, that, you know, that was in that season of my life, they loved that version
Of
because
course.
I was just not me.
You weren't true.
I was walking in the room. I walk in the room, and even you always tell me this, and my mom tells me this, like, you have an anointing. People are just gravitate to you. They just
Yeah.
talk to you. And sometimes I really hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to that man that was on my Southwest flight who talked to me for 4 hours. But my mom's like, you
Right.
just gravitate. They just gravitate. So it's like when I walk in the room and I'm just taking up space, that's
Yeah.
just not me.
Yeah.
But because I just didn't feel like myself. And like you said, people who bring that out of you is God's way of telling you you're not living in your purpose.
And
Because he made you who you are. He made you fun and
oh God.
laughing.
And when you have a representative that stays way too long and tells you that I really love those things about you,
And they
and
can't
then
stand
slowly try to, I can't stand you. Can't
Don't
stand you.
like you.
Don't like you.
It don't like none of that stuff about
Don't
you.
like shit you like. It's like, well,
Bitch, how did you like me?
how'd you like me?
Baby, them representatives be. I literally
That
just.
representative was there for a mighty long time, slave. What he said? He said, spin mode is
I be telling people, them
hustle mode is
representatives.
over. You've been working for a mighty long time, slave.
Baby, them representatives can last 10
You've
years.
been working for a long time. So what I'm saying is you can't change people to fit your person. Show up who you are. That's why the next it's a very strict program. If you don't like me, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
you
me.
got to be yourself. And I
Yes.
think sometimes we try to conform because we desire that love and affection.
Nah,
And
not like that. Because
eh.
it's built on Shocky.
No, it's lies.
foundation.
Because
Shaky
it always
foundation,
comes
yeah.
back.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's like, oh, you liked that I traveled and experienced things, but
But
now,
you didn't.
but now,
Now send me your calendar.
yeah.
What days
But where you going? You travel too fucking much. All you want to do is go out of town. Huh? I've been going out of town for quite some time. That's a problem.
You know I enjoyed this.
Exactly.
So now it's a problem.
Yeah. You
Oh,
want to
you're
go to the
watching.
gym? You want to go to the gym? What are you trying to get fined for? Your dad. Your dad. Tell him to call me. Call him
Okay,
from the
bye.
city. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Leave a voicemail. Okay, before we get in trouble.
Because you weren't cutting it.
Right. At all.
So maybe the dad will be the
Maybe.
program.
Maybe. Because clearly he didn't do a good job with you. But hey, maybe he has something that we're looking for.
Oh,
But now we talked about our storms, but we know with rain comes sun, and with sun
Right.
comes flowers.
right.
So, what strengths can you leverage in this time of the storm to overcome? what you're going through?
Resilience.
Yes.
Resilience. I will lead with my resilience because I feel like my girls are watching me.
Absolutely.
And I owe it to them to just come out on top and just be myself, you know? I think I'm going to have to pivot, learn how to hustle smarter, not harder, because I do still want my good work. I was just talking to somebody about this. Like, I still want my work schedule because it's like 4/10s and I have Friday off. But it's like, okay, Maisha, but you have to pivot now. So what can you add to maximize your cash flow
Mm-hmm.
into this next season?
Mhm.
So I'm working on that now. I'm
Mhm.
trying to figure out different things I could
Yeah.
do. But I will be resilient. I'm not giving up.
No,
I'm just
I
gonna
wouldn't.
I'm just gonna go down fighting.
I agree. I think in this season too, resilience and just self awareness and grace. Like
Grace
like
is
you
big.
said, you cannot allow what you're going through to define you.
Yeah.
And for you especially too, like this is a season, and that's what we know. It's cold right now, but guess what? Soon sun's gonna be out. Summer dress season again. We're gonna be outside.
Oh, we're gonna be outside.
We're gonna be outside. We're gonna be getting that
Oh, God.
mimosas and missionary and all the things that we discussed.
I didn't say that.
I said it.
The feds are watching.
Watch
I
me. Watch
said-
me. Hi. Come watch me, because you know what? I got to ask that you can kiss. Thank you. Anyway, yes, resilience,
Yeah.
being the bigger person. God, I'm working on that because I'll be wanting to go to the pits of hell.
Yes, you do.
And I will. But the time is not now. But ooh, baby, when it comes.
You're gonna be ready.
Y'all thought I cussed now? It's going to be
You know, every time I see what's her name? Auntie, what's her name? Yanti, whatever.
Oh, I love her.
Every time
I
I
want
see
her to come on
clip,
here so bad.
I'm like Sade Jr.
She's the mother. I pray I can cuss people out like Yanti. And you know what, y'all? Since y'all be liking the Wind Down Wednesday, if y'all could give me somebody to cuss out, I would gladly go in their
Somebody
DM.
somebody sent us a DM.
They did? Oh, I
We gotta check them because people
Oh.
listening to.
Oh, I couldn't. I'm gonna
Shout out
tell
to
him.
you.
Let
So,
me look, because
we going
girl,
up.
I will
if
tell
it-
him. I will tell him like I told that man that his mother should have swallowed him, and I will do it very, very well.
That took me out.
How do we develop our mindset of growth? I think we're doing a good job. I think that we're both
Yeah.
in a season of growth. I think we both hold each other accountable. I think we're both allowing each other to step out of the box
Yeah.
and be more vulnerable in our relationships, but also like encouraging
And
that
not giving
growth.
up.
Yeah.
Because, like, it would have been easier to say, oh, we're going to cancel, push our content back, and do all these
Yeah,
different
and I was
things.
ready to do that.
But then what would have come out of that? You know?
Nothing.
Like,
Yeah.
then we fucked up everybody else's schedule. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So, like,
no.
we also standing on business and,
No, we're
like,
professional.
yeah, we're very professional, I think. But in the growth mentality, sometimes you have to do the things that you don't feel like doing.
Yeah.
But then you realize, like, it was
was
good.
good. And
It was good to even collaborate with different people.
Yeah, and just show.
That's a growth mindset.
Yeah, and
We
show.
can't stay in a box.
Yeah, and show our growth, and that's crazy because the question I wrote after that was, how do you, what is something you have to let go to protect your peace and growth?
People's perceptions of you.
I love that.
Because everybody will have their view of who you are depending on, again,
What story?
what story they made up of you, right? But if everybody, like I said, the common denominator that I come across says the same thing about you, then I guess I'm the anomaly in your story.
Yeah.
But that's fine. But that's the biggest thing.
People's perception. I don't
People's
know.
perception.
I think that's true too, and I think
you gotta let it go.
And I think I can imply that as well because, like you said, a lot of people, when I told you, like, hey, I'm not feeling good, people think that you're so strong. And that is people's perception of me. You're so strong. You have it together. You're so disciplined. But I be on dental floss.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
And
Like,
I
this
know.
time is very bad because it's
Yeah.
just very bad. But I'm, like, on a regular day. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not very kind to myself. Like, I've talked about body dysmorphia before, but I think now I'm just more self-aware of it. And I'm like, I'm not very kind to myself. I don't say very nice things to myself, but people wouldn't think that because I portray a very confidence. I portray a poise. But it's
Mhm.
like, no, sometimes I'm cosplaying because I'm like, I don't feel what I exude.
Yeah.
And sometimes people's perception can change how they approach you.
Can I say something? If I see somebody online who's like posting a lot, like attention seeking things, like a lot of like whatever, like, oh, let me pose, let me do this, or like constantly just throwing stuff out there, I know they aren't in a good space.
Yeah.
Isn't that
And
weird?
that makes sense.
I know that because I've been in that space
Yeah.
where it's like, I'm going to put this up because I want that gratification.
And you need it.
I want that attention.
And it's so crazy because I'm opposite. Like, when you said cancel, that's why I was like, sure. Because I don't want to be vulnerable for the world. I like to go through my shit by myself.
Yeah.
Like, so it's very hard to, like, be open like that. Like, when I'm not feeling it, I don't be on social media. Like, if I'm posting,
Yeah.
like,
You're in a good space.
because I'm usually in a good space. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm not, I'm not. Like, you'll know. Because it's like, I ain't posting no gym. I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to do the things I do. But I can't show up fake. Like, if I ain't got it, I ain't got it.
Yeah.
So I think, like, that's good that where we level off, like, that you're more like,
Because
let's
you know
let it
I
out.
very rarely post.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things, right? I post shit. Like I'll share stuff more
Right.
before I post
Right.
stuff. So if you see like, oh, Maisha's posting a lot, she's not in a good space
Right.
now.
Right.
She's drowning right
Yeah.
now.
And like you said, that's
Yeah.
most people because they need that from other places.
Yeah.
And I think we've answered this, but are you resilient or are you resistant?
Resilient.
Every time.
100%.
Every time. Like, our story is just getting started.
Yeah.
And I think, like you said, we have to be resilient in order to keep it going.
We got it. We got
And we are a little resistant to change, a little bit.
I would say you more than me.
Yeah, absolutely.
sure.
I'm definitely resistant.
Take your
to change.
shots.
You are more resistant to the what's the word I want to say? You're resistant to the truth.
Yeah.
I'm
I live in
resistant to
I
change.
like to live in a
Yeah, you're in a
fantasy.
fairy tale world, and I'm very
Yes.
real world.
Yes.
But then I don't like change. I like to do
Yes.
X, Y, Z every single time.
Correct. That's
If you
the
want to
word.
put the Z before the X, I'm like, no, motherfucker, that's not how it goes. But it's kind
Yeah.
of like,
For sure.
Sade, but maybe this time we can try it this way. And I'm like, no, because this way worked all that time. So I'm very resistant to change. You're resistant to be like, girl, okay, I know Delulu gets you through, but step out of the cloud.
Yeah.
Is sit your ass
As I
now.
said, the little girl's out the house.
Like, hello.
She's wandering around. She's right now. She's in a fucking in a
Yeah,
in a
she
toy
don't know
store.
what to do.
That little girl's loving life.
She don't know what to
But
do.
it's time to go for her to figure this shit out
And she is.
because she's in a fantasy.
She is. But you know me.
She'll
I'm
be
going to keep you in the real world.
Yeah, most
Anytime
people
you
do.
call me, I'm like,
Most people.
goodbye.
Most people keep me in the real world.
Because the Delulu is out of
Everybody
control.
keeps me in the real world for the most part.
So, of course, we got hot and heavy, like always, because, you know, this is real and ratchet but we have to have our fun.
Yeah.
So because we're talking about rain, and rain is wet, and like Maisha said, you could sit in a tub of water and get a wet ass, but can you get a wet cat? So
Ooh.
does it get you wet or no? So
Okay, cool.
we're going to see, do these scenarios make it rain or does it dry you up like the Las Vegas desert?
All right, slow and steady.
I like it.
I love it.
Get it wet.
Don't be trying to pound me down to the
Yeah.
tail. No, I need to walk the next
Right.
day. Music during sex.
I like it sometimes, but if you always got to do that,
No, you don't always have to do it.
but it gives it a little intimacy.
Yeah, for sure.
like
But
it.
you don't always have to do it. But yeah, I like
You
that.
can set the mood.
Yeah,
That'll
I
get it
like
wet.
But every time, sometimes you
You
just
ain't got
might-
time.
The shit. The lights might be on. The TV might be on.
Right, you
have
gotta
the
just-
best sex of your life. But it just depends on the vibe you have
Yeah,
with that
yeah.
person too.
You want it sexy.
Yep. So whispers when you're reaching your climax.
Yeah. Yes, Daddy. Talk to me. My dad's so sick of me, I'm sure. Daddy, I'm so sorry. I'm
I'm
such an
sorry, too
embarrassment.
pretty. I'm
Please,
sorry.
because he be hearing you too. Because last
I
week we
ain't
did a
said
whole
nothing.
combo
Nope.
about what we wanted him
Not
to
this
talk
time.
through it.
Thumb in the ass.
I like it. I didn't think I did, but it gives a little pressure. But now after you tell me you're gonna shit on somebody, I don't think you should have anything in your butt.
Eating ass. What you
Yuck. You can eat my ass if you dare. I'm dried up like a raisin. If you think I heard a man say he put the legs up like this to get his booty hole ate. Like what? A yuck. I'm fighting you. You're gonna do a little back bend? Cause you want me to put my head in your booty hole?
Oh,
Y'all don't even wash, please. We can't even talk anymore. If a man says, "Do you eat ass?" Are you? You know what? You can kiss grass, cause I'm out of here.
Have a good one.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Bye. Adios. Oh boy. Wow. These threesomes.
I never had one.
Neither have I.
I said I wanted to try, but I think I'm too old for that.
This is what I'm thinking. Hear me out.
No.
Just hear me out. I'm gonna put it out there, cause you know what?
I know what you're gonna say, and you're gonna piss me
Let's
off.
start out with a twosome, and then we'll figure it out.
I'm not-
Say less. Just don't say yes or no right now. Fuck it.
Hell no. No. This lady be trying to get me. Y'all see her rubbing on me? I think if I wanted to have a threesome, which it'd have to be someone I didn't like, because I'm not about to watch my nigga that I love
That's what I'm
Tearing
saying.
it up.
It can't be somebody. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
like a little sneaky link.
Yeah.
But I think that time has passed. Like, there's been people I'm like, dang, this would have been a good candidate
For
because I
sure.
don't like you like that.
Now with your friend though, like the woman you would have to know.
Yeah. But
You would have
I
to
will
trust
say my friends,
Mhm.
I'm putting people business out there, but people I know that have had them, it's been with friends.
Yeah.
And it's been even some of my friends that have done
For
it with
sure.
other friends, and they're all still cool. So I think maybe I could do it with a friend if I like found them attractive and it
Yeah.
was a nigga like one of us was like, oh, it's good, and I don't like this nigga, and fine.
Right.
But I feel like at this big age, I don't see that.
That's because
happening.
you're in a good situation right now. But
But
not
even
for
when
long.
if I wasn't,
Not for long. Let's say role play. How do you like it?
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it spices it up.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, I like a good
you know
role
what?
play.
My little fantasy role play I would like to do
What?
is like me and my nigga, like we pretend we don't know each other, and like
Oh,
I
at the
go sit
bar.
at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
But then I want to do it at the restaurant, like
I'm
in the
t-
bathroom or something.
Okay, so this is given because Christmas is coming up. What movie was that? Four Christmases. That's what they
Yes.
did at the very beginning of the movie.
Yes.
Love Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn.
Yes.
So cute.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not fucking in a dirty ass
I knew you were gonna
bathroom.
say it because you're a germaphobe.
But what you could do is like I go to walk away and you come to grab me, and then
I'll go up to the room.
it was something. But don't
there.
if you try to have sex with me in the bathroom, I'm going to die
We know.
because I'm gonna be thinking about all this
We
shit.
know.
that
I ain't gonna
gets
care
on my
about that.
vagina. All these bacteria.
You work
no.
with C. diff. You'll be.
We run a strict program
Oh.
over here. Food in bed.
like whipped cream, chocolate. No, because
Not throwing my pH off.
I think I had that before. My coochie lips were stuck together. I'm not
Maybe.
a fan.
Oh, crunchy peanut butter.
Yeah, right. Now that's definitely throwing your pH off. Shout out to Paris.
Shout out to Paris. Sorry, Paris. Girl on girl.
We know this gets you wet because you're gay.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't say gay, but definitely
Bisexual.
bi-curious.
Yeah. I like to watch it. I don't know if I would like to do it, but it does give me what when I watch it because I like it. I
Then
just
I
feel like,
think you just need to open up.
oh, I bet you do.
December the 6th, we'll see. So come on the face.
No, I've had that done once. I'm not a fan. We know you like that kind of shit. I barely want your dick in there, so you not on the face. You can't do a booty cheek.
On the face?
Yeah.
What part of the face?
Look at what
You're
Lotto
missing-
say. What Lotto say? She
You're
a freak. Only
No,
thing
Lotto said the only thing she's doing is spitting out Listerine.
She.
She's that girl. Play with me, don't play with me. Yes, Lotto.
You can say that part, but not to spit in the
Yes.
Listerine. I don't even
That's
barely
the
want
only
it in
thing you
there.
doing is spitting out that
Yuck.
Listerine. Lotto, no. Lotto.
Yuck.
But anyway, moving right along. Strip clubs with your partner.
Done
Absolutely.
it. Done it. Like it. Love it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a good vibe.
We can get all horny with the girls.
I
who
have
look
done
good
that
in it.
on my birthday one year. I
Yeah,
really
I
enjoyed
liked
that.
it. I do
Mhm.
too. I'm a
We did
fan.
that too.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. And then this question is for you only. I'm not answering this. Last
Why?
but not least, rose paired with the penis.
10 out of 10. And we already know your answer because clearly everyone knows that
But
Rose.
it has to. So Rose is interesting. She has to be in the right exact area at the right time and a different. So
Okay, Rose on the clit.
I know, but even with that, for me, I think Rose needs to, and you're behind, but it still has to be some sort of, because sometimes you get thrown off
Right.
from the. So it's
You know what I think you could do?
what? Tell me.
So you could do Rose, right? You lay Rose down.
Okay.
And you lay on top of Rose.
Okay.
Right at the spot.
Yeah.
And then you do the lay down back, not like the doggy style back where you have to hold it. So you press down on Rose on the clit, and the nigga is,
Fuck it.
don't go chasing waterfalls.
Okay.
That,
Well, you know what? See, this is why we do this. We share tips and tricks. And we gonna see what demos.
speaking of tips, not that tip. You
We
little
gonna talk
nasty.
about what demonstrations we can get. So for the health tip today, as we wrap up, what a good episode. Thank you for being transparent.
Yes.
Thank you for being vulnerable with me. This is a safe space. I hope you know
Absolutely.
that. And to our listeners, we hope that this resonated with you as well. So for our health tip today, I want to focus on the importance of music therapy. Music therapy can be a gentle way to ease depression by meeting you exactly where you are emotionally. The right song can slow your breathing, soften your stress, and make you feel understood with words that you necessarily can't express. Whether you're listening, humming, or tapping along, music activates part of your brain tied to comfort, motivation, and emotional release, making it easy to lift out of a heavy moment. You can use it on your own, or you can go with a trained music therapist because they have those, but the goal is the same. Choose music that fits your mood and then gradually guide you into a calmer, more hopeful place. Even a short routine, checking in with yourself, listening back to a track, and taking one deep breath after can help you feel more grounded and that you were in control. Share playlists with your people. Like, it's important to do that. Like, okay, we send each other songs, send each other, things that might resonate with you. And I think that really does help. Stay safe out there. And that is it for my health tip.
I love that because I love music. Even this morning, listening to my gospel because clearly I wanted to just get in touch with God in this season. And I feel like music is always very healing. Whether you're listening to heartbreak music and crying, or you're listening to feel good music, whether you're saying good morning, it's breakfast.
I've been saying that to my patients.
Lost track of time.
When I walk in the morning, those 7 a.m. pre-ops that come in there, like they're going for a pre-op, I was like, good morning.
It's breakfast. Lost track of time, but we had a ball. That is just such a great verse. Speaking of music.
Absolutely.
But getting into our Dizzle devotion for this episode. In a season of rain, you have to anticipate that sunshine is on the horizon. God never allows a storm to stay for long because he is the true ruler of the skies. In times where you feel like you could not waver the storm, stop, sit, and allow the rain to fall. And with each drop, God is preparing you to weather the storm. You don't need to seek coverage because you are meant to persevere. You are meant to walk through it so you can get through it. And you'll do so by believing in the words of God. God, I pray that whoever is listening and watching this allows you to be the umbrella for them in this storm. Be the light in the darkness, be the sun in the rain, and be the comfort in the storm. We are all experiencing storms, and we will continue to experience seasons of rain. However, we know that the closer we get to you is the closer we get to a place of relief, a place of solace, and a place of solitude. Thank you for always reminding me that from the storms that there is light. And I ask that you lead our listeners and our viewers to the light of your love as well. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen. Amen. And I just want to say thank you for that Dizzle devotion.
Yes.
Thank you to our listeners and our viewers. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep engaging. You guys are engaging.
Yes,
Finally.
yes.
We love it.
Buy the merch.
And until next time, please, yes. Merch is linked in our bio. If you want Healing Not Healed, Bowling Ball Bill Bitch, Come Potential. We have new colors for the Healing Not Healed as well. Come Potential, we have new colors and a different style altogether. And we also have the How You Doing podcast, a classic. You can wear it for any event. Most of my people that got their packages today wants to wear it for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And tag us in your merch. We love it. But until next time, we want you to stay healthy, curious, but most of all, be inspired. And remember, we always ask others how they're doing, but don't forget to check in with how
You doing? See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Wonderful.